Good evening and welcome to the Kate Hill Show, yet again Tuesday 6 p.m. And I have a wonderful guest with me this evening, the lovely Christine. Well, Christine, nice to see you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Now, we had a little chat, a little brief chat, and you were telling me how you set up a women's networking group. Mm-hmm. So, what was your initial thought? Why did you think this would be a good idea?
Well, I've ran businesses most of my life. I've got 6 children and ran businesses.
That's a business in itself,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, that is hard work. so yeah, it is actually. But what I thought was, I've always had jobs at home, and I feel a lot more women going into their own business anyway nowadays than what they used to be. And what I felt was there was nothing there for women that work from home. The smaller businesses, everybody looks at the larger people, and that's brilliant, but lots of people work from home and are very lonely, and they don't know how to do business cards, and they don't know what colours to use for their business, and they don't know about the tax man, and there's lots of things we know and take for granted because we already know it. But when someone's finding that question difficult, they need help. So I'm really a passionate person, I have to say, and I do get a passion from helping others. I just love helping other people, and when they get back to me and say, "Oh, thanks so much," and sometimes I don't know. I'm not saying I know everything because I don't. So I would then pass it on to somebody. I would find someone that I know can help them, and that's the way I do it, really.
Okay, so I understand that this isn't the first networking group that you've been involved in.
No.
So you obviously realised what a good idea it was and how helpful it can be.
Yeah.
So in what ways can you help other people?
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a website at the moment. It's almost finished. Thank goodness. I've been doing it for months. I have done them before and it's been quite quickly, but this one's just not going where I want it to. I'm doing the website, so obviously the places there they can go and ask questions. We have meetings, network meetings. We also do things outside of work, if you like.
Okay.
And the reason I do that is because it's nice for people to get to know each other. It's like forging friendships, And we had a meeting one day with 16 ladies, and I think there's 27 lots of business done between the 16 people, which was absolutely super. So I just loved to think that, I'm helping by getting the ladies together, doing all the things that we need to do, and then joining in afterwards and creating.
What was the whole thought behind making it just a women's networking?
Right, okay. The whole thought of that is very simple. Lots of ladies feel very intimidated by men.
Yeah, I would agree.
And
yes.
Businessmen especially.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Okay. But I'm not particularly, don't bother me. I'll say it as it is, and what I have to say is that's it. But a lot of ladies feel quite, oh my gosh, I can't go to that because there's a man there. We've only ever had one man, and he was a hypnotist and came in to tell us about sales, and he was really good, and the women loved him. But I've kept away from the men's side of things, and some men feel intimidated by men, and sometimes women. Yeah. I think it's the personalities, but the smaller businesses are, just a little bit more scared of people, if you like, because they've not been involved in that business world, if you know what I mean.
And do you think that most small businesses and people actually setting up their own businesses tend to be more women?
Yes, it's a proven fact. There's I haven't got any on me, but there are statistics that say so. I went to a networking event in Leicester about a month ago now, and the lady was a solicitor, absolutely super, and she said to us all, it's gone up by such and such %, and we were like that, wow, that is a lot. There's a lot more women at home thinking, well, I can work that around the children, that's a bit easier in the school holidays, I don't have to worry about bosses, so I can do it myself. Yeah. And that's what, they seem to be going down that avenue at the moment, so it's quite good.
So as a group of just women, I should think there's a lot of, I'm trying to think of the word, camaraderie, that goes on because you're all there for each other.
Yes, we are. I don't stand for any nonsense. If anybody's rude about someone's spelling or anything like that, I say, excuse me, I'm not having it. It's just got to be everyone looking after each other. And I've had so many lovely comments come through Messenger, because I don't think people like to put it on the Facebook page, but a lot of people come through via Messenger saying to me, oh my goodness, thank you so much. It's made so difference to me. I'm feeling really comfortable now, and I know I can come to you, and you've helped me with this. I can't say there's been a particular lady contact me today actually from the Birmingham area, and she's having a really hard time, and she just contacted me, and I said, talk to me whenever you want. I'm there for everybody. It doesn't, just because you live there or America or wherever.
Yeah.
Libby and I actually sat talking to a lady from America, and I said, oh, I love your accent, because she pressed the button, on the little messenger thing. And she said, oh, no, not my accent. Yours is lovely over in England. I thought, we haven't heard us speaking there, really. But yeah, I think you've heard the nice accents, obviously. We don't all talk like the Queen, do we, really?
Well, I don't know, some of us might. She's a Cockney, really. Did
I
you
know
know
she
that?
is, yeah. She's born in the Bow Bells.
but yeah,
it's
it's very interesting. I think it's an excellent idea to have this women's group, the networking thing, and like you say, but to do things together as a group of women
outside of it.
I think that's a wonderful idea, because I think when you are working for yourself, you've set up your little business. It's you're
on your own
isolation, isn't it?
It is the isolation, and we also do things like we go out in the evenings. We don't go out drinking. We do have some meetings in pubs, and we might have a quick glass of something. But that's for a meeting. It isn't that we've gone out particularly drinking. But we've done things like Escape Live as well, who was one of our now ladies. So she set up in Leamington, so we all went there and she bought a bottle of Prosecco for us, so I went round a bit tipsy. But then, it was like quite good fun. And then we've done Zumba, which, oh my God, that crippled me. So that was Nicola, and she's a now lady as well, so we went and supported her. So we like to support the ladies that are in the group, so and bring ladies along. And
you keep mentioning now ladies, but
it's Now Network, sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that in case people are like, hey.
And I will actually say to them, there's one lady in particular, she didn't know how to get hold of the taxman to pay her stamp, stamp, the bit that you pay. And I said to her, no, you better do it now. And I point at her when she goes out, and when she comes back in, I'm like, have you done it now, like that? And I say that to her, and she's like, I have done it this time, but it's a good word to use, really, because it's bandied around quite a lot, so it's quite a good word, really, for the ladies. So
what do you hope in the future for the now ladies?
I am, sorry, not we. I always say we because I get help from the ladies because they're really lovely. And sometimes I say we, but it means me. I'm doing a website to going into membership side, simply because there's such a lot of people now. I can't keep up on my own with that amount of people, and some people need a lot of help. So what I'm doing is accountability partnerships for them.
Oh, that's good.
It's going to be, it's all like really, it is
like
really
a buddy
good.
up system, almost.
Yeah. And obviously there'll be templates on there to use, and there's such a lot of stuff. It would take me forever to tell you, really, but. So I'm doing 3 different levels. One is where somebody's just set up a business, or they might even want to refresh their business, and change the way they work and work differently. But it's a bit like a mentor type of thing to help them. And then after that, we've had ladies that are just going to be. I know this sounds awful. We've got the ladies that are just starting out. And then we've got the ladies that are already sort themselves out, but would still like to come to the Now Network and sort of join in. So and the prices are really reasonable. I know what people charge, and it's extortionate. And I can't even say, but I do know somebody in London that charges 1,500 for a day. So yeah.
Nice work if
you
can get
my
it. That's all I can say.
Are really much more reasonable than that. I'd die if someone said to me, you've got to pay that. But literally, so that's what I'm doing. And then the lowest one is just £10 a month. So it's all really reasonable, because I don't want to, I'm being honest, I don't want to screw people over. Yeah. I'm not in it for the money. Yeah. But I can't live on fresh air either. So it's one of those things that's just come about. But I have done it now for about 9-10 months.
And it seems to be growing all the time.
Oh, constantly. It goes up. People ask me how many's in. That's why I don't really know at the moment, because it goes up every time I go back.
If there is somebody, because you mentioned that you were chatting to a lady in America.
Yes, and, she's lovely, actually.
Really nice. Obviously with this radio station, it very much engages with Coventry's twin cities. So you're very open for ladies having a chat with you. How would they get hold of you?
Just go to the Now page, or
Now page is on,
or Messenger. Yeah, it's on Facebook. Sorry, it's on Facebook. But obviously we will have the website coming up really soon now, so they will be able to contact us on there. And that's just Now. I always say a dash, but what is it?
Don't know.
Do you know when you do a little dash in the middle, they call it something else, but I always call it a dash, so I'm the old-fashioned person.
Oh, who knows? Who knows? I'm sure people know what you mean.
Hopefully. So it's now-network.co.uk, and so they can get hold of us there. But literally, I will speak to anybody. It's like, I think people get worried because you're running it, you're not going to speak to them. Of course I'm going to speak to them, just same as anybody else.
And just to reiterate that it's specifically for ladies.
It is. We do have one gentleman though, called Paul.
A token man.
We do, and it's like, it's quite funny because I know him really, really well, and he runs the Coventry Pride.
Okay.
I don't even know how he's got on there. Sorry, Paul. But I love him to bits, so he can stay. It's fine.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, Christine, thank you for that. It was very informative.
Yeah.
I know I've got you on Facebook as well.
Oh, right.
That's good then. But yeah,
I love it. It's all good
much.
stuff. It's nice to be nice to people. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to be kind and nice to people, and that's what it's all about, really.